Hi, I'm Doug Reynolds, and welcome to my video update for August 2010. I'm a realtor in the Sacramento area with Prudential California Realty, and each month I do a video update on what's going on with the market in Sacramento. So this is the update for the end of August and the beginning of September. Well, the dreaded double dip that economists have been talking about in the real estate market looks like it's headed here in Sacramento. Statistics are starting to show that we bottomed out in February 2009. We've been kind of trickling up. It looks like we've peaked. I think we're going to have that double dip, the second part of the dip. We're probably going to go down a little bit here now. So the stats for July, they came out, and basically three things. The inventory is up, the amount of sales are down, and the prices also were down a little bit for Sacramento County. So the inventory went up from 2.4 months to 3.5 months. The sales dropped about 23% total, so there's a lot less sales going on in July than there were in June. And with that, since there's less buyer activity, there was less competition, the prices actually dropped. They dropped from 194,000 was the median in June. We dropped to 185,000 in July. So basically three things went on to kind of make that peak here. Again, so inventory's gone up, the volume of sales have gone down, and now with that, the prices have gone down. I just wrote a pretty long, detailed blog article about this double dip in Sacramento. I'd suggest getting on my blog, and you could probably read about just kind of my predictions. I think this trend is probably going to continue through the winter. It's been sort of a transition at the middle of summer here. There's been slowly less and less buyer activity, and now homes that were selling in the spring, that were selling with multiple offers over list price within a couple of days, they're actually sitting on the market for a lot longer now, and they're having less buyers come through, and usually the multiple offers is a little more rare now. So there's definitely less buyer activity out there, and I think that's gonna continue throughout the winter. So I would expect us to have our inventory is probably going to continue to increase from now through the winter, as well as I think prices might tick down just a little bit here throughout the winter. So I think there's going to be some great buys for buyers this winter. Sellers that have the properties on the market are just going to be really chomping at the bit to get some buyers in there. So between now and the winter, I think we're going to kind of correct a little bit. I think prices kind of went up a little artificially with the tax credit. So a little bit of a correction here, not necessarily it's a bad thing, but there was just a lot of seller power. I think things are going to shift a little bit more to buyer power from now through the winter. As of right now, though, rates are just incredible. They're in the 4s for the most part. So even if you're needing to move now, you're going to get a great rate. Not necessarily guaranteed that things are going to stay that low with interest rates in the winter time. So as of right now, even though prices might drop just a little bit here in the next coming months to half a year, rates are incredible right now. So that's still a very good thing. I mentioned my blog. Just go to my website, buywithdoug.com, and click on the blog link. I update it all the time. Lots of great information about the market. You also can find me on Facebook. A great way to follow the updates. I talk about what's going on in the city, what's going on in the market, some tech things for iPhones, stuff like that. So anyways, that's my analysis of kind of what happened in the past. What's going on right now. We've sort of peaked. We're going with that little double dip. So basically, 2005 were real high. Things dropped. February 2009, we bottomed out about 165,000. Since then, we've kind of worked our way back up. We got up to 194 in June, but now things have slipped. I think we're going to drop a little bit more here. Probably get close to that February 2009 by the end of winter. I think once we get into spring, things will probably stabilize in spring, and I think we're just going to be pretty darn flat. Might bounce up and down around for a while here in Sacramento, but pretty flat probably. So hope you enjoyed your update. Feel free to give me a call or an email. If you're a seller and you're thinking about putting your house on the market, there's still buyers out there. You just got to be a little more aggressive with the pricing, because when it hits the market, you want it to be priced right so that those buyers are going to go after it. Right now, sellers that are starting high, they're really shooting themselves in the foot, because there's just not as many buyers as there was in the springtime right now. So feel free to give me a call or email if you got any real estate questions. I'd love to help you out, and clear skies.